Maya didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just froze, staring at the open envelope on the polished conference table, like her body had forgotten how to move. Across from her, her sister Olivia wore a soft, almost gentle smile, calm, confident, practiced. The lawyer's voice sounded far away. "I'm sorry, Miss Carter," he said carefully, "but according to the documents filed, you're not listed as a beneficiary." Maya's throat tightened. Not listed, not a dollar, not a photo, not even a goodbye. Olivia leaned forward and placed her manicured hand over Maya's like a comforting sister, but her eyes said something else. They said, "I won." Maya tried to speak, but the words wouldn't come. Then the lawyer hesitated. "There is one more item," he added, slowly, reaching into a folder. "A letter." Olivia's smile twitched. Maya's heart slammed as the lawyer slid the envelope toward her. On the front and her mother's handwriting were 4 words that made Maya's vision blur. For Maya, only Maya. Olivia's face went pale. And Maya realized whatever was inside that letter, her mother had planned for this. And the letter wasn't a goodbye, it was a trap. Some betrayals don't break you, they reveal who people truly are. And sometimes the people who smile the sweetest are the ones holding the knife behind their back. But karma doesn't need to be loud, it just needs to be unavoidable. Maya Carter had always been the easy daughter, not because her life was easy, but because she didn't make it harder for anyone else. She was 29, worked as a physical therapist at a small rehabilitation clinic, and had the kind of calm presence that made people breathe easier just standing near her. She remembered birthdays, returned missed calls, showed up with soup when someone was sick, and even when life hit her unfairly, she swallowed her pain so no one else had to taste it. That's what her mother, Elaine Carter, used to say. "Maya," Elaine would whisper, brushing hair from her forehead, "you have a heart that forgives too fast." Maya would always laugh, trying to make it sound like a joke. "I'm not forgiving, I'm just tired of fighting." Elaine would look at her like she wanted to say something more, but didn't, because Elaine's life had been full of fighting. Elaine had raised 2 daughters alone after her husband died when Maya was 14 and Olivia was 16. Daniel Carter had been warm and steady until a sudden heart condition took him in the middle of an ordinary Tuesday. One day he was making pancakes, the next the house was filled with silence so heavy it felt like it could crush a person. Elaine survived by becoming a machine. She worked overtime, paid bills, made sure the girls had what they needed, but grief never left their family. It just changed shape. And Olivia learned early how to use that. Olivia Carter was 31 now, and she had always been impressive. She dressed like she belonged in rooms where people made big decisions. She spoke like she'd already won every argument before it started. She had a marketing job that sounded important even when no one could explain what she actually did. And she had a talent Maya couldn't ignore. Olivia could make people feel like being close to her was a privilege, even her mother. Especially her mother. Elaine adored both her daughters, but Maya knew something she never said out loud. Olivia was the one who got the attention. Maya was the one who got the expectations. Olivia could be late, sharp-tongued, careless, and still be forgiven. Maya could be exhausted, overwhelmed, quietly drowning, and still be asked to do more. Maya told herself it was just life. Olivia was the storm, Maya was the umbrella, and Elaine, sweet, tired Elaine, was just trying to not get soaked. Then Elaine got sick. It started as fatigue, then headaches, then a dizzy spell in the grocery store that scared her enough to finally see a doctor. The diagnosis came fast, not the kind of sickness you bounce back from, the kind that rearranges your entire world. Maya was the one who took her to appointments. Maya was the one who sat in waiting rooms holding her mother's purse and pretending she wasn't terrified. Olivia visited too, sometimes, but Olivia always had a reason to leave early, a meeting, a deadline, a client call, and Elaine, being Elaine, always defended her. "She's busy, honey. You know how ambitious she is." Maya would smile and nod, but inside something whispered back. Busy doesn't mean absent. Still, Maya stayed. She stayed through medication changes, sleepless nights, and the quiet moments when her mother's hands trembled trying to hold a cup of tea. She stayed when Elaine cried softly in the bathroom because she thought Maya couldn't hear her. She stayed when Olivia texted, "I'll come tomorrow," and tomorrow never came. Maya stayed because she loved her mother, and because deep down she believed love meant sacrifice. Then 3 months after Elaine's diagnosis, Olivia showed up one afternoon with a bright smile and a stack of papers. "I've been thinking," Olivia said, breezing into the living room like she owned the air. Elaine looked up from the couch, pale but still trying to look put together. Maya was on the floor sorting medications, and her stomach tightened instantly. "What kind of affairs?" Elaine asked carefully. Olivia sat beside her mother and placed the papers on the coffee table. "Power of attorney, medical decisions, finances, just responsible stuff." Maya blinked. "We can do that later. Mom's—" "Don't," Olivia cut in, still smiling. "Don't do the denial thing. It's not helpful." Elaine reached for Olivia's hand, grateful. Maya stayed quiet, because when Olivia spoke in that calm, confident voice, people assumed she was right, and Maya didn't want to fight, not in front of their mother, not now. So she let Olivia talk, let Olivia organize, let Olivia take charge. And she didn't realize yet that was the first time Olivia took something that didn't belong to her. 2 weeks later, Maya came home to find Elaine and Olivia talking in low voices. Elaine looked tense. Olivia looked calm. Maya stepped closer. "What's going on?" Elaine's eyes flicked nervously. Olivia answered first. "We're discussing the house." "What about it?" Maya whispered. Olivia leaned back, calm, sharp. "Mom's thinking about putting it in my name." Maya felt the room tilt. "What?" Elaine tried to smooth it over. "It's just easier for paperwork, taxes, bills." "For who?" Maya's voice shook. Olivia's eyes sharpened. "For Mom, for everything you clearly don't understand." Maya stared at her sister. "I understand plenty," she said quietly. "This is Mom's house." Olivia smiled thinly. "And Mom can do what she wants." Maya looked at her mother. "Mom, is this really what you want?" Elaine whispered, almost afraid, "I just don't want you girls fighting." Olivia reached across and squeezed her hand. "I'm not fighting. Maya is just emotional." Emotional. Maya's jaw clenched. Another word, another tool Olivia used to make Maya feel irrational. "I'm not trying to fight," Maya said firmly. "I'm trying to protect you." Olivia laughed lightly. "Protect her from what? Me? Her own daughter?" Maya didn't answer, because if she said yes, it would sound insane, and Olivia knew it. But that wasn't the worst part. 2 days later, Olivia introduced a man named Jared. Mid-30s, expensive shoes, smile that never reached his eyes. "This is Jared," Olivia said brightly. "He's my boyfriend." Maya hadn't known Olivia was dating anyone. Elaine smiled politely. "Nice to meet you, dear." Jared leaned down and kissed Elaine's cheek like he already belonged. Maya felt a chill. His eyes swept over the house like an inventory list, like he was calculating what could be taken. Later, Maya found them in the kitchen. Jared was speaking quietly. Olivia nodded. When Maya walked in, they froze. Olivia smiled. "Hey, we're just talking." Maya asked, "What about?" "Family stuff," Jared said smoothly. "You know how it is." Maya didn't. Not like this. That night, Maya overheard Olivia on the phone. She's always there, annoying, acts like she owns the place. Maya's heart pounded. Olivia continued, "No, Mom trusts me. I'll handle it." Maya's stomach sank. Handle it. She realized this wasn't accident. It was a takeover. But that wasn't the worst part. A month later, Elaine had a bad day. Shallow breaths, shaking hands. Maya grabbed her keys, helped her mother to the car, drove carefully but fast. At the hospital, doctors admitted Elaine overnight. Maya sat beside her mother, holding her hand. Olivia arrived 2 hours later, perfect hair, calm face, kissed Elaine's forehead. Then Olivia held up a clipboard. "I signed the medical forms," Maya blinked. "Why?" Olivia's eyes narrowed. "I'm the medical decision maker." Maya's chest tightened. 2 weeks later, Maya came home late. Elaine was asleep. Olivia's car was in the driveway. Maya heard voices, Olivia and Jared. She didn't intend to eavesdrop, but then she heard her name. "She's suspicious," Jared said. Olivia scoffed. "She's always suspicious." Jared whispered, "We need to move faster. If Elaine changes her mind, we're stuck." Olivia laughed softly. "She won't. She trusts me." Maya's heart slammed. "Handled?" Jared chuckled. "You're ruthless." Olivia said playfully. "Realistic. Maya doesn't deserve half, didn't build anything." Maya's hands shook. She had been there every day, every tear, every appointment. Jared asked, "What if Maya fights it?" Olivia laughed. "She's too soft. Even if she tries, I've got paperwork, signatures, control." Then she said the words that froze Maya's blood. "And if she gets in the way, I'll make her look unstable." Maya's chest went numb. Stealing money, one thing. Destroying her sanity, reputation, and voice, that was new. Maya didn't confront Olivia. She acted normal, smiled, made breakfast for her mother. Inside, she repeated a prayer. Stay calm, stay smart. She told her best friend, Tessa, "Your sister isn't difficult. She's dangerous." Maya swallowed hard. "I don't want revenge. I just want peace." "Peace comes after truth, not before it," Tessa said. That night, Maya contacted Elaine's longtime lawyer, checked the mail, opened letters. Olivia had been reading them, sat beside her mother, told the truth. Elaine confessed Olivia had instructed her not to tell Maya. Maya realized Olivia hadn't just manipulated paperwork, she'd manipulated love. 2 days later, Maya met the lawyer. He handed her a sealed envelope for Maya, only Maya, and a second document, a non-contest clause. Any beneficiary attempting to manipulate Elaine loses their share. Olivia thought she'd already won. Maya had proof. Recordings, signatures, irrefutable. Olivia froze. Jared tensed. Maya stayed calm. Olivia had lost, not just money, not just control, her mask, her power, her plan. Elaine passed away peacefully. Maya held her hand. Olivia cried theatrically. Jared acted outraged. Maya said nothing. Later, she read the letter. "You stayed, you loved, you cared when I couldn't fight. You deserve peace." Then the flash drive, recordings proving Olivia's coercion. Olivia had destroyed herself. The estate was settled. Maya received the house, savings, and life insurance. More importantly, she received permission to stop being the umbrella, to stop sacrificing herself. Olivia sent one message: "You ruined everything." Maya deleted it. She felt it for the first time. Not revenge, not bitterness, relief. peace, freedom.